Greetings, seekers of the unknown, and welcome to this realm of revelations and mysteries. Today, we will venture down less trodden paths, exploring secrets that defy conventional understanding. Before we delve into this enigma, allow me to share a maxim that will guide our journey. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. These words, steeped in esoteric meaning, remind us that true will is the key to unraveling the fabric of the universe. On this channel, we will embark together on a quest for hidden truths, challenging the boundaries of the known. This is a space for those yearning for self-knowledge, for the courageous who wish to plunge into the abyss of understanding. Don't forget to subscribe to not miss out on upcoming revelations and share your reflections in the comments below. Here, we will build a community of esoteric explorers, sharing our experiences and learning from one another. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. May these words resonate in your minds as we unveil together the secrets that lie beyond the veil of reality. May this journey be filled with discoveries and enlightenment. Let us then enter the realms of the unknown. This is our sanctuary of hidden wisdom. Welcome to the eternal quest for truth. Christmas, a date that for many evokes memories of warmth, generosity, and bright lights, illuminating the cold December nights. However, behind this facade of family and spiritual celebration lies a much deeper and, dare I say, subversive narrative. No, Christmas is not an original Christian creation, but rather a cunning appropriation of ancient pagan traditions, adapted to serve the purposes of a religion seeking to consolidate its power. Today, allow me to unravel the true history of Christmas, delving into the origins of these traditions and revealing how they have been transformed over the centuries. Long before the advent of Christianity, the month of December was marked by celebrations in various cultures. These festivities were closely tied to the Winter Solstice, the shortest day of the year, symbolizing the return of light after the period of growing darkness. For ancient peoples who lived in harmony with the cycles of nature, this was a time of renewal and hope. The sun, considered a divine entity in many traditions, was dying and being reborn, an eternal cycle reflecting the principles of life and death. Among the Romans, this time of year was dedicated to Dies Natalis Solis Invicti, the day of the birth of the unconquered sun, celebrated on December 25th. The god Mithras, worshipped as a solar deity associated with light and redemption, was a focal point of this celebration. The cult of Mithras included purification rituals and communal feasts, symbolizing the union between worshippers and the deity. Additionally, the Romans celebrated Saturnalia, festivals dedicated to Saturn, the god of agriculture, which extended for a week of indulgence, gift exchanges, and temporary reversal of social hierarchies. In the Nordic territories, the Winter Solstice was celebrated with the Yule festival. This tradition involved decorating evergreen trees, a symbol of life persisting even in the harshest conditions, and burning the Yule log, a ritual to invoke prosperity and ward off evil spirits. Bonfires blazed under the icy sky as people danced and sang, celebrating the regenerative power of light. These celebrations were not merely festivals of joy, but deeply symbolic rituals connecting humans to the natural forces that govern the world. The belief in the eternal cycle of death and rebirth was the essence of these practices, and the sun, as the source of life and warmth, was revered as one of the main divine archetypes. With the rise of Christianity in the Roman world, the need arose to win over the hearts and minds of a population deeply rooted in its own traditions. Instead of destroying pagan festivals, which would have generated resistance and possibly uprisings, the Church decided to adapt them. It was a shrewd maneuver, admirable for its efficiency. Rather than combating the worship of the unconquered sun or the rituals of Yule, the Church cloaked them in a new narrative, the birth of Jesus Christ. The choice of December 25th as the date to celebrate Christ's birth was not based on historical evidence, but rather on a strategy to replace pagan festivities. Mithras gave way to Jesus, but the similarities are undeniable. Both were seen as savior figures, associated with light and rebirth. The Christmas tree, originally a symbol of Yule, was incorporated into the Christian celebration as a decorative ornament, while modern candles and electric lights evoke the ancient solstice bonfires. Saturnalia, with its emphasis on gift-giving and communal celebration, also deeply influenced Christian Christmas. While the context changed, the spirit of abundance and generosity remained. However, under Christian influence, these practices were reconfigured to exalt the figure of Christ and the doctrine of divine redemption. What was lost in this transformation is the profound connection to natural cycles and the understanding of the world as an interconnected system of energies. Christian Christmas, in its attempt to centralize the event around a specific narrative, disconnected itself from the roots that celebrated the cycle of life, death, and rebirth in a comprehensive and universal way. This subversion not only served the purpose of conversion, but also reinforced the idea that humans should seek redemption outside themselves, rather than recognize the divinity within each person and within nature itself. Ancient pagan traditions taught us to align with the forces of the universe, while Christian dogma imposes submission to an external entity and denies one's own divine capabilities. While the Christian narrative dominates, the remnants of ancient pagan traditions persist in surprising ways. Consider the act of decorating a Christmas tree. Originally, the evergreen symbolized the eternal essence of life, transcending even the harshest winters. This act is a direct echo of the Yule customs, which sought to honor the regenerative spirit of nature. The giving of gifts, often traced to the Magi bearing gifts for the infant Christ, is another practice that has deeper, older roots. During Saturnalia, Romans exchanged tokens as a gesture of goodwill, gratitude, and reciprocity. In adopting this tradition, Christianity transformed its meaning, but could not entirely erase its origins. The figure of Santa Claus, too, is a curious amalgamation of Christian and pagan influences. While often associated with Saint Nicholas, the cheerful, gift-giving figure also bears resemblances to Odin, the Norse god who flew through the skies during the Yule festival. Odin, with his long white beard and magical powers, may well be the archetype for our modern Santa. If we look beyond the surface, we see that the core of these ancient celebrations remains intact. The triumph of light over darkness, the eternal cycle of renewal, and the gathering of community. These universal themes resonate with a timeless truth, one that transcends specific religious narratives. To reclaim the essence of this season is not to reject the present, but to enrich it with a fuller understanding of its past. In doing so, we acknowledge that human spirituality has always sought to honor the interplay of light and shadow, death and rebirth. Recognizing this allows us to move beyond dogma and toward a more integrated appreciation of our shared humanity and connection to the cosmos. As you light your candles, sing your songs, and gather with loved ones, I invite you to pause and reflect. Are you merely following a tradition, or are you, perhaps unknowingly, tapping into an ancient rhythm that beats within all of us? Let us embrace this opportunity to honor the past, celebrate the present, and illuminate the path to a future where light and truth guide our steps. Aleister Crowley's diary, unveiling the secrets of the past to illuminate the present. As we conclude this journey through the veils of knowledge, allow me to share one last reflection before we part ways. Love is the law, love under will. These transcendental words resonate in the essence of our existence. A constant reminder that even in the shadows of the unknown, the power of love is the light that guides our path. The pursuit of truth, the exploration of mysteries, all of it is permeated by the fabric of love, intricately woven with our deepest will. As you venture forth on your own journeys, may love be your compass and will, your flame. I thank you for sharing this time in this sanctuary of wisdom. May the revelations we've uncovered together inspire you to continue your quest for knowledge and truth. Until our next encounter in the corridors of mystery, may love and will always be with you.